Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry yesterday I didn't upload any video because I'm so tired, and but let me update you about what's going on yesterday first before I'm going to talk about my full term pregnancy update, like part 2. So yesterday I went to the doctor and I have to do 3 things yesterday. The first thing was non-stress test or NST. The second one, I just talked to the doctor like a normal doctor visit. And the last one is the sonogram. So the NST result was fine. And then I talked to the doctor and to check my cervix, and I have some good news for you guys. So I am dilated for, wait, how to say that? I am 4 centimeters dilated. So that's the good news, because maybe I will have a baby like today, tonight, tomorrow, or in 2 weeks, I don't know, but really soon. So that's what the doctor said. She told me to just watch out for the bleeding. If I have like a really heavy bleeding, like the period, I should go to the hospital right away. Or if I have a really bad contractions, like lasts for 1 minute and happens every 5 minutes, I should go to the hospital right away too. I think just that's what she said. And then for my sonogram, so we checked the fluid and we also checked how big of the baby. So the fluid was higher than last time that I checked. So yesterday fluid was 6.96, so it's almost 7. So that's a good news. And also the baby, is actually bigger. So 2 weeks ago, we checked, we did the sonogram, and her weight was 5 pounds something, almost 6 pounds. But yesterday we checked again, and now she's 8 pounds. So she's getting bigger, and that's a really good weight. But the thing is, the sonographer said you have to kind of like plus or minus 1 pound, so she can be 7 pounds or she can be 9 pounds. So I think that's it. That's from yesterday. So everything looking good, and hopefully I'll have baby soon. I'm tired. I don't know why. I'm so tired. Gosh, it's hot too. Okay, now let's just move on to our full-term pregnancy update part 2. So in my last video, I was talking about my first trimester and my second trimester, and I did mention that for my 3rd trimester it's a little bit harder than the first and the second because I am anemic. I had the gestational diabetes. I have a really low fluid. I also have, my baby is still breech. Also, I gained a little bit of weight, which is, I'm really concerned about that. And also the stretch mark, which is normal. So let me go through each one of my problems, start from the less stressful one to the worst one. I hope this video is not gonna be that long like last video. I'll keep it like really short. So the first one, let me talk about the stretch mark. I started to have the stretch mark around like week 31 or 32, I don't remember, or 30th, I don't remember. But like the beginning of the 3rd trimester, I started to have the stretch mark. And it's like bright red. It's look really bad, and it's like a lot both sides. So I tried to do some research, and I found out that I can use some, the type of oil that can heal my stretch marks. But the thing is, I couldn't blame anyone because I'm the one who stopped like using the lotion and the coconut oil. Because I was just so lazy. I feel like, I'm not gonna get any stretch marks, so let me just stop. I stopped in the middle of like 2nd trimester, I think. So doesn't matter, now I have it. So I'm using the argan oil, this one, to help with the stretch marks, and also I mix with the camellia seed oil, this one, and also I'm using vitamin E oil. The first oil that I put on my skin is the camellia oil, and then I follow by the argan oil and then vitamin E oil. First I was like so afraid of using the vitamin E oil, but I had read and they said that the oil is fine for the baby, it's not gonna harm the baby at all, but you shouldn't eat the products or the vitamin E or like take the vitamin E because they have something that can hurt your baby. So but the oil is fine because the molecule is really small, I think. Don't mind me, like I feel so tired. Okay, so that is my stretch mark and I'm doing it every day. I try to see twice a day and I try to see the result. The thing is I don't get a new one yet, or I don't think I'm going to get a new stretch mark, but for the bright red one that I have, I still couldn't see any result. But the thing is I put all these 3 oil on my old stretch mark and it's actually getting better. I can see it's like fading away, so that's a good sign. And I'm going to use all these 3 oil after I deliver the baby too. So that is the concern of the stretch mark, and I think I'm fine with that. Okay, now let's move on to the second concern, that I am anemic. So the normal range of the hemoglobin level of like normal people should be 11.1 to 15.9, but mine was 10.2, which is a little bit lower than the normal range. So this problem I fixed by taking the iron supplement twice a day, and I try to do it every day, but someday I kind of like forget about it. So I just take the next meal. You shouldn't take it like 2 tablets in one meal because you can get some like toxic, or you can allergic, or it will become poison. Yeah, become poisons or something like that. So if you forget in the morning, just take it at night. There's only one. Just kind of like skip it if you forget about it. So I try to do that, and hopefully next time that I'm going to check my blood, red blood cell, it should be higher. But the thing is, because I think I'm going into labor like pretty soon. Tomorrow I plan to go to Asian market and get liver, like pork liver. I know it's kind of weird that I'm going to eat liver, but that's what we eat. I mean, not what we eat. In my country, we eat liver too, and liver is full of iron. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get some pork liver, and I'm just gonna eat it for a week, I think. I mean, you can do like stir fry, or you can fry like fried chicken, something like that, and it tastes really good. It's not gross or anything for me, maybe for you, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do to make my red blood cell higher and prepare myself for the C-section if I have to. I mean, I already scheduled it, but let's see what's gonna happen. So that's the problem about the about the anemic, and I think I'm doing pretty good with that, so everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Wait. Oh gosh, my dog's barking. I don't know why. Sorry guys. Okay, the next concern of me is the weight gain. Since I entered the third trimester, my weight started at 131, and yesterday I just checked and I weighed only 134, so I gained 3 pounds during my third trimester. So it's kind of like worrying me a lot, because a lot of people just get like, oh my god, 10 pounds, 20 pounds in the last trimester, but I gained 3 pounds. So I don't know that's a good sign or a bad, like I don't know it's a good thing or a bad thing. But look like the doctor, she doesn't concern about it, because she said I gained a little bit during, I mean not a little bit, a lot during the second trimester, and now my weight is kind of like in the same how do you say that, like it's just normal. So some people can gain a lot, some people may not gain at all, but that's weird, right? Because my baby is growing but I am not gaining any weight, or maybe I'm losing some weight. I don't know. So that's good for me for my postpartum, so I don't need to lose a lot of fat in me, I think. So she said to just eat healthy and get enough rest and work out if I can, and just don't worry about the weight gain because the baby is doing great. Now let's move to the next concern. My fourth concern is about the low amniotic fluid. So the normal range of the amniotic fluid is about like 4 to 20 centimeters, something like that, because they have to check like you like to find like 4 pockets in your stomach and kind of like combine all those numbers together. And mine was 5 to 8 centimeters, so that's kind of like in the low side. So the doctor is concerned about the safety of the baby, so she said if my fluid lower than 5, they will do a C-section that day. But I'm still here, so everything it's still doing good. I got some suggestion about the fluid level. Some of the nurse, they said that just try to rest, don't do anything much, don't work out, just don't do anything at all, just stay in bed all day and drink a lot of water, like 2, 3, 4 liters a day, and just like relax, I think. And I heard about the Knox gelatin. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not, or know about it or not. They said the Knox gelatin can help increase the fluid level, and also the stevia that can help increase the fluid too. So I did try, and the thing is I drink those gelatin and the stevia with my tea, and it came out that my fluid level is still like the same, nothing happening, and it gave me a stomach ache really bad. Like I couldn't go to bed, my stomach all like upset and bloating, and all those problems just happen after I drink the gelatin and after I drink my tea with the stevia. So I just stopped and I try to drink a lot of water and just rest. And for me, the thing that I noticed about the fluid level, if the night before I take the test I was so stressed out or something happened and I couldn't relax, the next day when I check my fluid is low. But if the day that I was just so happy, I don't have to worry about anything. When I check my fluid, it's actually higher than normal. So I think for me, it's about the stress. If I have a lot of stress, it's affect my fluid level. So I just try to relax now because I don't want anything to happen, like something bad to happen to the baby. But since the beginning of the third trimester until now, I have to check twice a week. So I'm still fine. I'm still here. So yesterday was 6.96. That's really good because it's not lower than 5. I don't need to do C-section, but still have a chance though because I still have to check on Monday, Thursday, and the next week of like Monday again because I scheduled a C-section on Wednesday the 30th. Yeah, if I'm not into labor before that. So that's about the low of the fluid level. Just relax, guys. If you have the same problem, just relax and don't think about it. Drink plenty of water and you'll be fine. Now let's talk about the breech baby. Every time I went for the sonogram, the baby head still up, never go down at all. So that's make the doctor decided to schedule C-section for me. I mean, I have to schedule C-section with her. So like I said, I scheduled C-section on Wednesday, September 30th, 2015, and it's gonna be like so excited because the process is gonna be only like not more than an hour, but in first 10-15 minutes I will see the baby right away. The thing that I'm worried is that I don't know, I'm gonna drop out and couldn't remember anything, but my husband gonna be there too, so he would take a picture and a video. Hopefully he not pass out. So I'm not worried about a C-section at all. I just want the baby to be safe, and I know I will have scar, but I got some products. Maybe I will share with you guys later because I'm thinking about doing like what's in my hospital bag for a C-section, like a scheduled C-section, so I can show you what I'm going to bring, and I hope that that thing will help me with the scar. So I'm not worried about that. Oh, and yesterday I showed the birth plan to the doctor and we talked about what do I want and kind of like go through the steps and what I want my husband to be there, when I want to take pictures, when do I want the baby to be with me, or after the surgery what do you want to do. I mean, just go over all of those, and the doctor, she's okay with most of the things. There's something that we have to change, like after my husband, if my husband has to go with the baby to check up or do some weight or whatever, we asked like that my mother-in-law gonna be coming in with me and stay with me until everything's done and I move to the recovery room, but the doctor said no. So but I mean, I'll be with the doctor, so everything's gonna be fine. And she said it's gonna take only like 20 minutes, or it's gonna be real quick, and I'm not gonna feel like lonely or anything. So that's great, and I'm glad that I made some birth plan and I did talk to the doctor before the surgery. I think that's the concern about the breech, which is, I'm really not concerned about it at all because my mother has to go through the same thing. I didn't turn my head down, so see, here's what you get with, I mean, you did this to your mom, you get it back from your baby. Sorry, mom. Okay, now let's talk about my last concern about the gestational diabetes. So to be able to find out that you having a gestational diabetes or not, the doctor will do the glucose test at like maybe the late in like the end of the second trimester or the beginning of the third trimester. So I did on my third trimester or like week 28 or something like that. So what you have to do is you have to drink, they call it glucola, which is like a glucose drink. It's just like a really sweet drink. So I have to do it 2 times because the first time I didn't pass the test, and also the second time I didn't pass the test too. So what they do is they take your blood before you have to drink the glucola. So you get there and they draw on your blood, and then you drink the glucola and wait an hour, and then they'll take your blood again. So that's the first time, and I didn't pass it because my sugar level was really high. And then I had to come back like 2 weeks later or a week later, and I have to do like 3 hours glucose test. So this time you have to like not eating anything since like midnight, like the night before, and you have to follow like a patterns that they tell you, okay, at 2 o'clock or at 10 o'clock in the morning you have to drink juice, like 2 glasses of orange juice, and then at 3 p.m. you have to eat 2 slices of bread, something like that. I don't remember, like 1 slice or 2 slices, I don't remember, but I have to do that for like 3 days before the test. And the night before the test, I shouldn't have anything to eat at all. I think I can drink, I don't remember, but whatever. So when I got there the second time, so they took the blood out, and then I have to drink like the glucola, like 100 grams of glucose this time, and then wait an hour, and then they take your blood, and then wait another hour, and then take your blood again, and wait the last hour, and then they take your blood. And my result came out. I mean, I have to wait like few days before the result came out. So my sugar level is still high, which is that mean I am diabetic. I mean diabetes. I have a gestational diabetes. So they want me to use the glucometer, which is you have to like poke yourself like 4 times a day. The first time when you wake up in the morning, and then after you eat breakfast, and after lunch, and then after dinner. So 4 times a day you have to like check your blood that oh you have really high sugar level or not, because you have to control that. And also the doctor want me to see the dietitianist, which is my husband and I went there and talked to the dietitianist. I didn't do the glucometer though, because I feel like that's unnecessary for me. I can control myself, I know what I eat, and I'm not going to eat 100 grams of sugar in 1 meal, because that's a problem. So I decided not to check my blood 4 times a day. But when we go talk to the dietitianist, she she gave us the number of the carbohydrate or the sugar that the amount that I should take. I shouldn't take more than that. So because when you have diabetes, when you are or you're having gestational diabetes, you have to control your portion. It's not the meat or the fat or anything, it's the carbohydrate and sugar. So for the morning, I can only have 22 grams of sugar or the carbohydrate, because the carbohydrate turn into sugar later. So in the morning 22 grams, I mean breakfast 22 grams, and then after breakfast like snack 15 to 30 grams. Lunch I can have 30 to 45 grams, and then like afternoon like snack I can have 15 to 30 grams, and then dinner I can have 30 to 45 grams, and then after dinner, it's like a dinner snack, another 15 to 30 grams. So that's the amount I should have. But the thing is, in reality, I really don't have snacks during the day at all, and I kind of like control myself, and I know what I should eat because I study nutritionist. I studied about nutrition and also have the degree in that field too. So I know I cannot compare, or I'm not a doctor, but I try to control everything. And my husband really good at this. Like, I want to eat some sweet, and he's like, no, you shouldn't eat that. So everything was good. Still good, because last time I checked my blood, the sugar level, and I am like normal, so I don't have any high sugar level at all. So everything is good. I think I'm doing good, because you have to read the label. I try to read the label every time before I eat. Like in the morning, I don't think I have 22 grams of carbohydrate. I think I have only like half of that. And for lunch and for dinner, the same thing. I think I have only half of, or maybe like 30 grams, something like that, the minimum amount that they suggest. So I'm doing good. The reason why they're like so concerned about the sugar level, and the doctor keeps saying every time I see her, she said, oh, you change your mind, do you wanna do that blood test every day to just get some numbers so nothing will happen with your baby or with you? And I keep saying no, because I told her I know that I can control myself, and I know nothing going to happen to the baby. I'm pretty sure. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm doing the video. Can I call you back? Alright, bye, love you. Bye. So my husband just called. We're going to the movie tonight, and just enjoy ourselves. Okay, I think that's it. That's all my concern. If you have some questions, you can ask me anytime. Leave the link below, send me a message or something. Oh, but I also have some other kind of like problems that happened to me during my 3rd trimester. I have heartburns, but heartburn, it's kind of like happened all the time already during the pregnancy thing, since the first trimester. But it's getting worse for my 3rd trimester, because like the baby is getting high up, and everything inside kind of like relax, and the gas can't go through or something like that, so it go back up. But I didn't take any medicine. I didn't take any other thing that can help with the heartburn, because I'm fine with it. I'm already used to it, so I didn't do anything. The thing is, I try not to like eat and then lay down, because that's when the gas can come out. So I noticed myself that every time I eat like sweets, or like cake, something sweet, I started to get a really bad heartburn. So I try not to have that too much, and because of the diabetes thing too. So but one weird thing that happened is, when I wake up in the morning, my knuckles all hurt really bad. I don't know why. Maybe I'm like using the computer a lot and making some video or typing or whatever, and it's kind of like really hurt. It hurts so bad. So when I sleep, I try to like do like that, and to sleep I try not to like hold my just try to relax my fingers, so I don't get really bad pain in the morning. So another thing that annoys me is I get like a skin tag. So I got the tags everywhere on my neck, which is really bad, because I mean, I never have it before, but when you touch it, you feel like, oh my god, your skin is just so ugly, or it doesn't feel good. But I will work on this or fix this after the pregnancy. Maybe I have to go see the dermatologist or something. So that said, that all the symptoms that I'm having right now for my 3rd trimester, but everything is fine. I'm still fine, and I hope you are who in the 3rd trimester going to be fine like me too. So thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to do the hospital bag, like what's in my hospital bag for C-section, for my scheduled C-section this weekend. I mean Saturday, Sunday, I don't know when, but I try to get all the missing products that I want to bring to the hospital with me. We'll go out tonight and try to get a lot of stuff, and also we'll go see a movie too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Now I can't talk. Don't mind me saying all this weird stuff. I'm not American, so that's fine. This is good enough, right? Okay, thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time, next week, tomorrow, I don't know. And I'm going to keep you up to date about my baby. Alright, love you guys. Bye.